The universe did not tremble when Athena was born. It understood. There was no cry, no helpless beginning, no moment of weakness. When she came into existence, she did not arrive from darkness or fear, but from the mind of the King of the gods himself, fully formed, fully armed, and fully aware. Thunder split the sky, Olympus fell silent, and even the ancient powers that predated the gods recognized that something unprecedented had occurred. This was not merely the birth of another Olympian. This was the arrival of reason incarnate, of war perfected beyond rage, of wisdom forged not in chaos but in thought. This is the birth of Athena. Athena's origin begins not with a womb, but with a prophecy. Zeus, ruler of the cosmos, had learned from the fall of his father Cronus that destiny could not be ignored, only delayed or redirected. When Zeus took Metis, goddess of cunning intelligence and deep foresight, as his consort, Gaia and Uranus warned him of a terrible possibility. Metis would bear 2 children, first a daughter wiser than her father, and then a son destined to overthrow him. Zeus, shaped by the scars of generational betrayal, chose a path neither gentle nor impulsive. Rather than destroy Metis, he consumed her, believing that by absorbing wisdom itself, he could escape fate. But wisdom cannot be silenced. Within Zeus, Metis did not perish. She continued to think, to reason, to shape. And within the mind of the King of the gods, Athena began to form, not as flesh growing slowly, but as thought sharpening itself into consciousness. Zeus began to suffer unbearable pain, a pressure unlike any battle wound, a thunderous agony that no lightning could match. His head burned with divine force, as though the sky itself were trying to tear open his thoughts. No god could ease it. No power could suppress it. Even Zeus, master of storms, was brought to his knees by what he had tried to contain. At last, the moment could no longer be denied. Hephaestus, god of the forge, was summoned. With a single decisive strike, he split Zeus's skull, not as an act of violence, but as a release. From that rupture, Athena emerged, fully grown, clad in gleaming armour, spear raised, shield flashing with terror and clarity. She did not stumble, she did not cry. She shouted a war cry that echoed across Olympus and into the farthest reaches of the world, a sound not of rage, but of command. Athena was born complete. Her birth terrified the gods more than any monster or titan ever had, for she was proof that power had evolved. She did not represent the wild fury of Poseidon, nor the overwhelming dominance of Zeus, nor the silent inevitability of Hades. Athena embodied restraint, calculation, purpose, war without chaos, strength guided by intelligence. In her eyes, conflict was not glorious. It was a problem to be solved. Though she was born from Zeus alone, Athena did not challenge him. The prophecy twisted itself into irony. The child who might have overthrown Zeus instead became his greatest ally. She was loyal not out of fear, but because reason dictated unity. Zeus ruled the sky. Athena ensured that rule endured. She became his counselor, his strategist, the voice that guided thunder into justice rather than tyranny. Athena's domain was unlike any other. She was goddess of war, but not slaughter. She despised the blind fury embodied by Ares, whose love of bloodshed repulsed her. Where Ares charged, Athena planned. Where Ares destroyed, Athena conquered. She taught that victory achieved without thought was temporary, but victory guided by wisdom reshaped history. In every myth where strategy triumphed over brute force, Athena's presence could be felt. She was also goddess of wisdom, not as passive knowledge, but as applied intelligence. Athena favoured heroes who thought before they struck. Odysseus, Perseus, Heracles in his moments of restraint. She rewarded ingenuity, foresight, and discipline. Cities flourished under her patronage, not because she promised safety, but because she demanded excellence. Her contest with Poseidon for the city of Athens defined her philosophy. Where Poseidon struck the earth with his trident and offered raw power, Athena planted the olive tree, symbol of peace, sustenance, and long-term prosperity. The people chose her gift. Athena did not destroy her rival in response. She accepted the outcome, knowing that wisdom does not require dominance to prevail. Athena remained a virgin goddess, not out of fragility or fear, but out of autonomy. She belonged to herself and to her purpose. Her identity was never defined by another god. She stood apart even among the Olympians, respected, feared, and trusted in equal measure. When councils gathered, her voice carried weight beyond her rank, because she spoke not from desire, but from understanding. In war, Athena guided formations, inspired courage, and restrained recklessness. In peace, she guided laws, crafts, and civilization itself. She taught mortals how to build, how to govern, how to think. The city was her temple, the mind was her battlefield. Athena's birth marked a turning point in Greek mythology. Before her, power was inherited through violence and fear. With her, power became justified through reason. She was the proof that the universe itself was learning. Even now, her legacy endures wherever strategy overcomes strength, wherever wisdom restrains fury, wherever intelligence turns chaos into order. Athena was not born to end the world. She was born to make it endure.